Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dark Souls walkthrough. In the last episode we made it to this building with Andre and Siegmeyer across the bridge, good old Siegmeyer, and in this episode we're going to be venturing into the church. So let us progress. Still have my shirtless self. I didn't plan on going shirtless, but this game forced my hand, goddammit. So this is what you get. You get to look at my glorious manly body as I carry around this big old sword and smack these guys up. So you see I'm doing quite a bit more damage now that I upgraded my claymore. I could have bought some more Titanite shards at Andre, but I don't like doing that because I feel it makes the game a bit easy. I like the game to have challenge, you know? Because the thing is, I was actually playing... Ooh, he's still there. That is not supposed to happen. Okay, I'll deal with him in a sec. But yeah, I was actually playing Dark Souls 3, like, recently, and I finished my first playthrough, and holy crap, what a game. Probably one of my favourite games ever. Like, holy crap, what a game. I love it. Cannot wait to make videos on that. But yeah, I was playing that, and I started my second playthrough, and my god, the first boss was, like, so easy on the second playthrough in comparison to the first, when I, like, did everything, like, really smart and better and stuff. Like, not just in case of my skill, but also in case of, like, how I upgraded my weapons and stuff, and I really didn't like it. It almost felt like it made the game, it almost felt like cheating, really. So that's why I don't want to upgrade my weapons too quickly in this game either, because I like the game to have that challenge. Dark Souls, like, the main fun of Dark Souls is the challenge, so I want to keep it nice and challenging, you know, not do anything to make it too trivial. So anyway, over here, get the Firekeeper Soul. Now if you remember, I was talking about these in the other episode. These are what you use to upgrade your Estus Flask. Now, do not use them in your inventory. That will give you like 5 humanity or so, but it won't upgrade your Estus Flask. To upgrade your Estus Flask, you have to give them to the Firekeeper. Well, any Firekeeper can do it, but yeah. Don't use them in your inventory. That is a huge newbie mistake, and it is something you will deeply, deeply regret. There are only a few of those in the game. I think only like 5 or so in the game, and he is up there. Right, there you go, he's resetting. Good. Good. Excellent. Hurt. Yep. Hiya. Come on. Hiya. There we go. Go down nice and easy. Are you back where you're supposed to be yet? You are almost. So you see that is the channeler. He has a trident, and that trident will kick your ass if it hits you. So watch out for that. Now those guys can do more than just hit you with a trident and shoot a soul spear at you. They can also do something else, which is rather interesting. There we go, they can dance. Now that dance is not just for show, that will actually empower all these enemies, as you can tell from the glow effect coming off them. And when they're glowing, they will do like an extra like 50% damage or something like that. It's pretty mad, like they'll do a lot more damage, as you can tell. That hit me really hard. So watch out for them when they're buffed. When enemies are buffed, you need to be very careful, because they can kill you very quickly. I've been one-shot by buff enemies in the past. And any enemy can be buffed. Even bosses can be buffed, which is crazy. And seriously, when I found that out, I panicked so hard. But thankfully it was against a boss that isn't really too much threat. So I think that's them. So now we can fight him. There we go. Watch out for that spinning spear attack. That will do a lot of damage. Ouch! His actual attacks are not too difficult to dodge, but they can be pretty damaging, like you can tell. So, back off, heal up, get a double drink. You can drink multiple times if you press it in quick succession, so that's quite handy. Out. Smack, 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 ow, 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 ow. I'm doing a terrible job of this. Smack, smack, there we go. It's quite hard to hit on that follow-up because the first attack like pushes them, so if you want to hit with the follow-up you have to be close to them. That's the thing to know about follow-up attacks in this game with a lot of weapons. The first attack will knock them back a bit, so it's possible to push them out of range of your follow-up. So only go for a follow-up if you're close enough. Judging the range of your weapons is quite an important thing in Dark Souls, and it can only really be learned with like experience. So, head up here, get another rapier guy. Hey, oh crap. How they can block that, I have no idea. Oh, he's healing. Smack him. Here we go. I haven't been able to demonstrate those guys parry to you guys, unfortunately, but basically when they parry, they will like hold their sword and like point it at you, and they'll like start stalking around quite slowly, and that is a sign that they will try and parry you. So in that stance, either don't attack them or attack them with a jump attack, because otherwise they will parry you and it will do a lot of damage. Anyway, break this, get humanity. Now this looks a little bit suspicious, doesn't it? It's because it is. It's a secret. Now up here, another interesting character.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
So this fellow is locked in this jail cell. So, where is the key? Well, we have the key. So let's just talk to him one more time.
Please, I have duties to fulfill, and I will reward you handsomely. Well, I am certain you stand to benefit.
Indeed I do. Use the mystery key. There we go. That is what the mystery key is used for. Try not to miss this guy. He's pretty interesting.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Knight Lautrec of Karim. He will give us a reward after he returns to Firelink, and he will return to Firelink after you have beaten the next boss, or reloaded the game. So, yeah, see him there.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Bit sus, isn't he?
I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
Couldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. But who knows, maybe I'm just being too judgmental. Anyway, back out here. And now it is time for Le Boss. Now this next boss is a boss that has stumped a lot of newbie players on their first playthrough. So I will show you how to do it. Climb up these ladders. Now at the top here you'll find your first summon sign. This is Solaire. So if I touch this I can summon him and he will help out with the boss. This will make it much easier, and if you're struggling you can do this, but again I advise against summoning because I just feel it takes away from the challenge and also doesn't really teach you a whole lot summoning. So yeah, I advise against it, but if you want to you can do it. It's all your choice. So, we are now on the roof of the church. So that over there is the bell tower. That is where the bell is. But there's a fog. And there's a fog behind us. You know what that means? It's boss time, baby. Now don't these gargoyles just look a little sus? Here we go. the Bell Gargoyle. These guys are quite agile. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they have quite a lot of range, and they have quite fast swings, so watch out for them. And they have little shields, which don't really get used in the fight, but they can be used, and they will block quite a bit of damage. So there we go, you can stagger them, and they will shield slam you. Now, fun thing about Dark Souls bosses, if I were to slash his tail here, get a Gargoyle tail axe, and you see there, a second Bell Tower Gargoyle has spawned. This is where the fight really begins. So the second one will breathe fire and ouch, and the fire will do some pretty significant damage and stagger you. But the thing is, only one of them will really attack at a time, so yeah, it's quite a well balanced 2v1, but it is pretty tough. And again, this is why a lot of players struggle with it. This is the first group fight in the series. The series is no stranger to group fights, but when players are first met with this, it can be pretty daunting. So I actually need to use a humanity here, because I'm running a little low. Heal, 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 heal. Hey. For this fight, I recommend not using the lock-on, because it will allow you to maneuver much better. Hey. Ow. Hey. Ouch! Oh god, I'm probably gonna die here. So with these guys, and with any group boss, oh god. There we go, another death. But yes, with these guys and any group boss really, it's all about waiting for your opportunity to strike. That's how group bosses in Dark Souls work. Wait for your opportunity to strike, and strike when there's an opening. Otherwise, just be careful, dodge their attacks, and just be patient. Because if you just rush in a group fight, you're going to get stomped. So yeah, patience, patience, patience. That's what all the bosses, and especially group bosses, are about. So I'll see you guys when we get back there. I tried to be cocky, and I died for it. That's what you get when you be cocky. Yeah, sometimes you can run past all the enemies and just get back to the boss that way, but sometimes you can't do that. So don't try it all the time. Alright, you bastards. Let's go. What do you think? Was it worth the wait? Now, if you don't mind, let's begin round 2, shall we? There we go, get a nice stagger. Again, I recommend going without a shield for this fight and just dodge away. Oh, yep, that tail axe can be used as a weapon, go figure. Oh god. It can be a little tricky to get close to them in this phase, but not too bad. God damn it, I started coughing and then I bloody died for it. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, take 3, you guys. Hopefully this time I don't die to something stupid like coughing or just being an idiot. Ow. Dodge into the swing, you idiot. There we go, some good damage. Now second phase. Ouch. Come on, that was BS. Okay, heal up. Oh god. Watch the fire. Not too difficult to avoid, just run to the side. There you go, some good damage. Almost got one. Once one is dead, easy game, but that's the challenge, getting one dead. We make him really dead. Healy, healy. Bit of lag there, why is he lagging? God, I am getting assaulted by fire. Pretty much sums up Dark Souls in a nutshell, getting assaulted by fire. Ouch! I did not get around there, I thought I could, I couldn't. Okay, one's dead. One's dead. Just don't die. Just don't die. I got a gargoyle helm. That's good. Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yeah. Okay, thank Christ. I think we are good. Yeah, I think we are gravy, baby. Oh. Smack him to death. There we go. There we go. Beltar Gargoyles beaten. We get twin humanities. Now the helm we got from that is pretty cool. One of my favourite helms in the game actually. The Gargoyle helm. It's quite light. It has 15 of all the defences, which is pretty damn good actually. And it looks freaking awesome. They can drop some other things as well. They can actually drop the Gargoyle Halberd and the Gargoyle Shield. So yeah, if you're lucky you'll get all 3 pieces of equipment. And they're all pretty decent. And that on top with the tail axe as well. I didn't really get a chance to explain it because I was in the middle of a tense fight. But yeah, you can sever the tail if you attack the tail. And you'll get the Gargoyle tail axe out of it. A lot of tails in this game can be severed. And if you sever them, you will get weapons out of them. It's pretty cool. Tail weapons can range from decent to not very useful. But the Gargoyle tail axe is a pretty decent one. With some unique powers. So anyway, make our way up here, and you see we got 10,000 souls from that fight. Pretty nice. Head up here, and here we go, the first bell. We have made it. Let's ring this mother. And with that, the first bell is rung. So, what has that done? Well, nothing yet, because as you remember, we need to ring 2 bells as opposed to 1, so we are only part way done. And even then, ringing these bells is only the first stage of our quest. Now, if you head down here... What? Who are you?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Park. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
So, Oswald of Kareem, the Pardoner. This guy will absolve you of your sin at the cost of a large amount of souls. You have not sinned, indeed. So yeah, basically sinning is if you've attacked an NPC, because if you attack an NPC, they will be permanently aggressive against you. But if you request absolution, they will forget what you did basically, or forgive you for what you did, whatever, and you'll be able to talk to them normally again. So best thing to do is just not attack NPCs, but if you accidentally do, this guy is how you fix your relationship with them. And we learn the, well, what is it gesture. And also for some reason you can abandon your covenant here. I'm not sure why you can, but you can. And he sells purging stones. These are very useful. I will explain how curse works later, but these are very important. If you get cursed, this guy is one of your best sources. Indictments, you can report trespass of invaders. I don't really know exactly what it really does. I've never really used it, but it's not too useful. Homeward Bones, always handy. Book of the Guilty. You can check the list of like the guilty players, the players who have done a lot of invading. And he sells a miracle, Karmic Justice. This will give you an auto counter versus heavy damage. Pretty interesting. Velka's Talisman. Now this talisman will scale with intelligence as opposed to miracles. Quite interesting. And he sells 3 rings, a Blood Bite Ring, Bleeding Resistance, Poison Bite Ring, Poison Resistance, and Ring of Sacrifice. All pretty good. And we can't talk to him unfortunately, but probably for the best because he is a little odd.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Bit crazy. People of Kareem are a little bit mental in this game. Don't trust those damn Karimians. You can never trust them. So, I'm going to use the Homeward Bone and walk back. Oh. Although actually, I should actually go back to the church, because I actually need to head back to Firelink. So, be right back. I'm just gonna head over to the church. So here we go, we can open this elevator, and now we will be heading down. But where are we going? Well, heading somewhere familiar. Doesn't this look familiar? Welcome back to Firelink Shrine. Isn't that cool? We looped all the way around. Again, level design in Dark Souls, very, very, very nice. Very, very cool. So we could talk to old Petrus, but he will have nothing to say. So not too much has changed here, but Mr. Crestfallen Warrior will have some extra stuff to say, and there will be a new NPC here, which you might remember.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
Shut up, you pessimistic dick.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Indeed, those are the multiple ways to get humanity. Collect it bit by bit from corpses, including items you find around the area, dropped humanity from enemies, and of course sometimes just getting a humanity from killing an enemy. It's quite rare that happens, but sometimes it does happen. And the other ways are getting summoned, that will give you humanity, invading people will also give you humanity, and killing NPCs will also give you humanity. Although I don't recommend doing that last option. But if you want to invade, that can be a handy way to get humanity. If you want to make another player's day miserable.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
What are you talking about, man? I ain't thinking of doing anything clever. With that delicious humanity of yours. No. I'm not gonna fight you. You're good, man.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Shut up, I already upgraded my claymore, I'm good.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it. Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
And that is why we call him the Crestfallen Warrior.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about Master Logan. He left for the Undead Burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
Interesting. So there's a sorcerer's apprentice out in the Undead Burg. Hopefully we will find them later. Although I don't plan on using sorcery in this guide, but if we can find him, it will be a nice demonstration.
What now?
Yeah. So, gonna rest in this bonfire. Gonna level up. Give me all the endurance and some vitality. Marvellous. Marvellous. Now down here Look who it is. It's Lord Trek.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it.
A sunlight medal?
I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
You have the most evil-sounding laugh in video games. So that sunlight medal he gave us, that has a unique use that I will not be explaining until much later, but it does have a use. It's not just some useless token, although it isn't much, to be fair.
By the Lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it?
Hinting that he's not such a good guy, isn't he? Well, we should have guessed that from his laugh.
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Don't worry, man, I don't plan on it. Anyway, over here. So, reinforce our Estus Flask. Here we go. We now have an Estus Flask +1. So now our Estus will restore more health than it did before, which is very handy. Because eventually you will need more healing, because as your health bar gets larger and enemies get more damaging, you're going to be losing a lot of life. So you need all the Firekeeper souls you can get. But the thing is, there are only a few of them in the game and they're quite hidden, so I will show you where they are and hopefully that will make your journey just a little bit easier. So anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up because I am out of time, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just going to reverse hollowing right here because I don't like being this horrible red zombie monster thing. Here we go, my beautiful body. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.